Hey everybody, and welcome to another Tausken review. Today I'll be reviewing Metal Hellsinger, which can only be described as Doom meets DDR or Guitar Hero. Metal Hellsinger, much like Doom, is a fast-paced arena shooter about smashing demons and rip and tearing. But it does have a bit of a twist. On top of all the traditional rip and tear of demons from Hell, in this game you also have rhythm mechanics that go with the actual combat. There is a story to Metal Hellsinger, but much like Doom, it's not really the focus. You find yourself playing as the Unknown, who is fighting the Judge of Hell and her horde of demons. There's some characterization with some light cutscenes that are narrated over by one of the characters in the game, but it really doesn't do a whole lot. Much like Doom, it's just kind of there in the backdrop. It's enjoyable, interesting, and the cutscenes are well animated, but ultimately you're playing this game to go and smash demons, and it's really just an excuse to get you in there to clobber a bunch of demons. Where Metal Hellsinger really begins to differ a lot from other games is the mixture of rhythm mechanics with traditional arena shooter gameplay. This game has a killer soundtrack, and as you play you need to fire your weapon to the beat. Firing to the beat will greatly increase your damage, providing a significant increase in your ability to smash and rip and tear, so you're heavily incentivized to actually adhere to it. On top of that, if you fall out of sync, there's a wind-up time before the lines match in the center of the screen, so you're definitely heavily encouraged to do the beat mechanics. There's a pretty decent variety of weapons as well, allowing you to really change your playstyle. You've got things like swords, pistols, shotguns, crossbows, and the Hell Crows, which are basically two different crows you throw out that return like boomerangs to you. The weapons themselves are pretty fun to use, and there's a decent variety, which makes the game pretty distinct and fun. You've got things like modern weapons, like, say, pistols and stuff like that, but you've also got more fantastical items, like Hell Crows, which are basically boomerangs you can throw out that will return to you, swords, crossbows, and other things. There's also differences between the weapons, like, for example, when you do a crossbow and you charge it up and actually match it with the beat, you do get a pretty large AoE blast. So it kind of mixes up the gameplay a little bit and how you actually play, which is pretty fun. I did feel like the balance could be a lot better. For example, the Hounds, which are the dual-wield pistols, are just significantly stronger than anything else in the game. Overall, the gameplay is a ton of fun. There's a wide variety of enemies to fight, and each level has a unique theme behind it, from hellscapes to frozen tundras and cogwork machinery that give each level a distinct feeling to it that makes them fun. They've also mixed up mechanics with things like reloading and glory kill systems, similar to that of Doom, having beat mechanics behind them, so trying to reload at the beat or trying to do a glory kill at the beat. It really adds a lot to this game and really makes it feel distinct and unique in the space, which is a lot of fun. In Metal Hellsinger, everything revolves around the beat. Overall, the whole gameplay is a lot of fun. There's a lot to love in Metal Hellsinger, from the rhythm mechanics, the Doom mechanics being smashed together just makes it a really fun thing. If you love rocking out to rock music as you slay demons, like in Doom for example, you'll love this game. The gorgeous landscapes, vibrant combat make it an incredibly enjoyable experience to play. The only complaints I have with this game is it is a bit on the shorter side. You're only getting about 9 levels total, but there is a lot of content to do once you beat the game. You've got challenge levels and different torments that you can run to get different additional things, as well as just upping the difficulty or replaying additional levels can be a ton of fun in itself. And trying to go for that high score, this game has kind of got an arcadey feel to it, so you get a pretty nice scoring system at the end of the game, and even while you're playing through it, so there's an incentivized mechanic to try and beat your friends and all that, which can be a lot of fun. As a whole, I'd recommend Metal Hellsinger. It's a pretty darn fun game.